welcome back, guys. Today we're gonna be going over some market thoughts and what I think is coming next for Bitcoin. There's been a lot of news, a lot of stuff happening. Well, I won't say behind the scenes, but there's a lot of stuff that's been happening with tariffs, Trump winning, all this shit. So let's get started. All right. So as of right now, Bitcoin officially broke market structure on the weekly. Um, Oops, wrong one. You can see it clear as day here. We lost 90K. We came up, retested. Now we're rejecting. With that being said, with everything that's happening with tariffs, I don't think uh, I don't think we will lose 73K or 74K. I don't think that's gonna happen. I think worst case scenario, we do something like this. We come down and then start reclaiming. I believe because of all the tariffs and this trade war that's happening, something like the previous cycle top could happen. So this was the last cycle. We had this almost like head and shoulders form, which looks just like this, basically, very close. We dumped, I forget how much that was, like 54% from all time highs. We consolidated for probably that's over 2 months. Then it ripped again, and it took out. Oops, sorry. It took out previous all-time highs, right? We took them out, and then we started rejecting, and then we just that this was the end of last bull run. This was the very end of it. We started fading and went into crypto winter, whatever you want to call it, bear market, whatever you want to call it. So I believe something like that could be in the cards, especially if the trade war doesn't end well. Like if Trump keeps doing all this shit, if that doesn't end well, I feel like we could catch a bunch of people off guard and just rip like this, take out previous highs, which would be here, right? Take this out. Something like this is very possible, right? Um, but until then, one more thing that could happen is we just range. We range between 90 and 73. And if this happens, as long as we don't get something like this, right? As long as we don't break under 73, retest and reject, we should be good. All right? And that has not happened. So my strategy for now is to load up anywhere between 90 and 73 on spot bags, especially on spot bags. The longer I feel like the longer we stay in this range, once we reclaim, there will be a high chance that there was just a fake out, right? That was just a fake out, and then if we do break, we get one more leg because I think we might. Everything comes in threes. A lot of the times, everything comes in threes. You can see it here, clear as day. This was the first wave, second wave, third wave. Okay. You can see it here too. First wave, second wave. Oh, second wave here, and then the last one was just small. Okay, but everything comes in threes. So if you want to look at it like that, this was the first that broke all-time highs. Second, and now the third is pending, right? Whether we hit 150 or whatever, wherever that might end up at. But I believe one more wave is in the cards. Whether it's one that takes out these highs and we just dump and range around here for like 1 or 2 years and then we continue until this trade war shit is over. But that's basically it for Bitcoin. What I think it's happening with that. Right now, just crypto in general has not been trading too well. Like this, I have no reason for me to panic at the moment. I haven't sold anything. We have this strong floor here, which is the reason why I don't think we're gonna lose it. Okay? So for example, last cycle, the floor we made was not long. It was literally 2 months. 2 months here. Whatever. You wanna call it two, three, it says 91 days. But this floor, compared to this, how long was this? Before the break. 252 days compared to 91. This should hold. Any tests, any retests coming into here, we should hold. No matter what, even if it comes deep, we should hold this. Which is why I'm not panicking. If anything, this is like a good ass opportunity to load on spot bags. So that's basically it for Bitcoin. I've been approaching shorts with patience. Longs, you just have to be on point with taking profits. Um, but yeah, that's about it for Bitcoin. ETH is different. ETH, on the other hand, this just looks like complete shit. But the reason why I started loading ETH is because of how cheap it is now. From the previous high, it's down 55%. I don't care if it goes down to fucking 800. That's another, what is it? Another 50% move down, which I don't think it's going to happen in all honesty. I think something like this is in the cards. I think we could take out this low. Hold on, let me remove this. We could take out this low, reclaim, and then start trending up. There's a lot of people are counting ETH out because of how it's been trading compared to Bitcoin. But I can't ignore one of the majors being half off and me not picking up spot. There's multiple fair value gaps that have not been touched on the weekly. Boom. Who's calling me? And then here. And also, well, this one was touched. But there's tons of liquidity that has not been touched on the weekly. And it's just a matter of time, in my opinion, until we start reversing and trending up again. So yeah, that's my thoughts with majors at the moment. We'll see what happens, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.